think from now on, every time you're on your period, I'm gonna ask you,
Tell me, do you bleed? You will.
been waiting for this movie for 3 years. Was it worth it?
Yeah. I liked it.
I brought tea on today, so it's not complete shit talking on this film. You know, I'll be honest. I was very excited when it was announced. I was pretty hyped for it the first, I don't know, few months to a year. It was just hype on hype on hype. And then eventually I got tired, and I went in really excited. I was really hopeful, and I wanted it to be good. There was a moment right before the film actually started where it got dark in the theater. I thought, wow, 3 years we've been waiting for this movie, and it's finally here. Let's start off with what we liked about it.
Why don't you start off with what you liked?
I thought Ben Affleck was badass as Batman and Bruce Wayne.
Did not think he was going to be as good.
I said Ben Affleck was going to be great as Batman 3 years ago. Check down below for that video. I thought some of the fighting scenes between Batman and Superman were awesome. I thought Wonder Woman, Gal Gadot, I thought she was actually killing it as Wonder Woman. Seeing those three, the trifecta on screen together was pretty awesome. What else did you like?
I like the intro. The whole setup for Bruce Wayne where it just does like a quick little thing of his family.
They didn't waste time going through the origin story once again.
Yeah, I really liked it.
It reminded me a lot of Watchmen, that intro.
Jeremy Irons was a badass Alfred.
He was. He was
I
like a younger, tech-savvy, kind of modern version of Alfred.
And the little jokes he made, oh, they were funny.
What else did you like?
Ben Affleck. Hello. Oh,
okay.
Man.
Yeah. Well, I particularly like Gal Gadot's vagina. Hello. There's a tiny scene in this movie where the angle is just the perfect angle.
You can't see anything.
It's close enough. Is there anything else you liked about it?
I liked some of the action scenes. A lot of them just dragged on though. Like the actual scene where Batman and Superman are fighting, that just seemed kind of drawn out.
You want to talk about what we didn't like?
Well, you take this one first.
Okay. Superman was completely useless in this movie. Everybody else was badass. They were kicking some butt. He wasn't. He was not any help at all. They tried to give Amy Adams a storyline that was not necessary. There's just a lot of times throughout where I think it just tries to take itself way too seriously. The CGI was way too heavy, including all of Doomsday. And they really muffed that character and his whole plot. I think something that we can both agree on, Jesse Eisenberg.
It was all over the place, really, which I think you were watching a video about that where it said he was psychotic and then not psychotic and then psychotic and then not psychotic.
I think the thing about him was he was fine at first, but over time he became psychotic and just fucking annoying. Like, he became so philosophical. Play a drinking game. Take a drink every time Jesse Eisenberg says God. Cannot stop talking about the fact that there are gods among us.
Which in a way makes me like Kevin Spacey's Lex Luthor in Superman Returns a lot more than I like this version of Lex Luthor.
The whole movie was a mess. It was all over the place.
It had its good though.
The first third of it I was really enjoying, and about halfway through it just went downhill. It got boring. Amy Adams just has a way of bringing down these movies. Oh, and the team up that's gonna happen, the way they shoehorned that into the movie was so cheap and so bad.
It was not how they should have done it, which is show the characters more. It was a little quick, oh, here's this person, here's this person, here's this person. Okay, now go back to the main story.
Yeah, it was just like, okay, this movie is for the setup for the Justice League. And the way they did it was so bad. They did something at the end that I don't know why they did it, because it's obvious that it's not going to be something that's going to happen because of what they have planned for the whole universe.
So it wasn't necessary.
It was another useless thing done. But the problem is, the trailers give away so much. What you see in the trailers, that's basically the whole movie. My unprofessional advice, don't hype up a movie 3 years in advance. You're gonna create this hype that the film will never live up to those expectations. Be careful with the trailers, because you'll give everything away.
which makes me very skeptical about a lot of the other movies that I'm really excited about.
No matter what we think, no matter what the critics think, this movie's still gonna make a shitload of money. It seems like it's kind of split. Critics don't like it, fans love it. So it's more of a love or hate kind of thing. You kind of have to go in with very small expectations. If you do that, you may have a fun time. I think maybe one day this movie might click with me. You know, even now, right after I saw it, I'm still thinking about it a little bit. That was our review for Batman vs. Superman. What'd you guys think? Let us know down below. I'm honestly very curious of what you guys think. Thank you guys as always for watching. I'll see you next time.